See, that's the
Nothing.
key of why you don't carry bags. I don't carry bags because that way I can Jim Brown and bowl through that shit.
Right.
And all you got to do is just find an old person. They go down hard.
Yeah.
You just
And it
right.
doesn't take too much to knock them
No,
off. But
just nudge
everybody's
them.
so fat in this country now. Excuse me, overweight. Do we have to say?
No, they're
Everyone's
fat as
so
fuck.
overweight that I couldn't take many. Now
They
you
look
know
like
I'm greatly weakened
they look
because
like
of the
they look like a bunch of SEC linemen,
yeah.
offensive linemen.
But not hard. See, there's two different kinds of fat, right? I always said like when I no longer take the shot anymore and I go back to being heavy, I want to be like Brando fat. Like it looks like if you ran across the room and dove, you bounce off him. Then there's the other kind of fat that I think most Americans have, where you'd land in them like an airbag, and it'll be like you'd almost be absorbed by what you landed on, as opposed to like a bounce off. I feel like the bounce off people are a little
If you just didn't eat
heavier.
processed foods, and the fucking whole country would. But the thing is like Robert Kennedy Jr. is he's supposed to do all these fucking things. He's gonna fucking make America fucking healthy again, and they still have corn syrup and fucking Heinz ketchup.
Hmm.
We're the only country that still has it.
What's coming out of the Coca Cola? I'm hearing, right? Is this
But
still
it's
happening?
not. It's not. It's like everybody was like, okay, he's going to be a good choice because he's for stem cells, he's for peptides, he's for this, he's for that. You still can't get fucking 99% of the peptides because my longevity guy can't get them. You There's no stem cell clinics opening that do the treatments that are done out of the country.
Well, let me ask you a question about. That's a good point you brought up. I was going to ask you about this off the air. So the stem cell work that that's been approved in the country, is it just on such a small dosage scale that it's not effective, or
It's they don't use they'll use your fucking own bone marrow and fucking pull stem cells out of your 70-year-old body and fucking like it's the equivalent of fucking going to the 5 minute quick lube and getting your oil changed and then taking the oil out, spinning it and putting it back in.
so that centrifuge thing? Because they were talking to my wife about getting that for her tennis elbow.
Yeah, that fucking what is that called? PRP. Is that what it's called?
Maybe you could have said any three letters. I would have agreed with you probably, but so that's what it is. They take it out, and she's explaining it to me, and he's like, that's the next step, and it's not covered. Okay, yeah, platelet rich plasma. So it's supposed to increase the concentration of platelets. Um, a small amount of blood is drawn. It's centrifuged, which separates the platelets from the other blood components, and then the platelet-rich plasma is then injected into the area. Now, it would sound, Kevin, like this is similar to the bioaccelerator thing where you're
No,
shooting into.
no, because this is what happens in bioaccelerator is they take a woman goes term.
Hmm.
The child is given birth and has to be C-section. They take the umbilical cord, scrape the umbilical cord with a Wharton jelly,
Right.
and all of those stem cells have, because the child has went term, the stem cell now is not pre-designated to go someplace.
Mm-hmm.
That was when all these people had this idea of, oh, they're taking fucking fetuses from abortions. That's what you're doing down there in Colombia. I'm like, no, because if you did that, you could take a stem cell and it might be for hair or teeth, and you would inject it in your shoulder, and you'd wake up, and you'd have molars. Like you can't. It's like you believe it or not. It's
There's a movie we're going to write.
yeah. So it's so you have to have that stem cell that's and now they have ectosomes that they've built in that they put into the stem cell that basically have made the stem cell smarter
Hmm.
so it's like the last time I honestly thought that I was going to lose the use of my left leg. It was atrophying so much, and I would walk at the airport, my leg would give out, and I was just like, wow, man, like fuck, like I'm 65 years old and I'm done. Like this is it. Like the damage that I've done to my body, like I'm going to be in a wheelchair, and because if you go back surgery, you're fucked. The chances of fucking having a successful back surgery.
Okay. Kevin Sean. I bet our Democratic friends at the big opening today might have perhaps enjoyed a Get Blitz beverage in their lifetime.
You know what? When I think about it today, I almost want to retract that because it's one of those things where, and I'm trying to stop doing that. Is if I get along with people, that they're automatically like-minded politically. It's
Well,
just
I
not
thought
the
something might have come up to tip you off about
no.
that.
I mean, we talked finances. We both she and I both felt a recession was coming on. That's why we were talking annuities. Um, but it's just that I think that man, we've really got to fucking stop picking teams. You know, like I think that what Hegseth did with the generals, I think, man, that really backfired.
Mm-hmm.
I think that put a fucking bad taste in their mouth. You know, I don't know how many people have grown up around blacks in their lives, but and it wasn't really until college that um, because we lived like on the same floor in the jock dorm that you realize, you know, what a fucking pain in the ass it is for a black man to shave with a razor because when he does, the hair because his follicles are curlier, they grow right back in and they get
Yeah.
razor
A
bumps.
lot of times they use depilatory creams and stuff like
Well,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and back in the day, it was I think it was called Magic Spoon or Magic Shave or whatever it was. But I remember that they'd mix it.
Like blacks everywhere are rubbing cereal on their fucking
No,
face
put
because
that
of
down.
you.
I'm trying to talk. So it's
Magic
Magic Shave, I think
spoon.
it was what it was called. And they would put it on and it would like turn like this fucking almost like clay, and then they would take just like a knife that you would use, not a steak knife, but like a butter knife, and peel that shit off to in order to shave. And that's one of the things that he said was the no more beard because of all the black guys were getting profiles on shaving because it was such a pain in the ass for them to shave. So that was basically a dig directly at the blacks. And I watch a lot of sports. And I don't know how much sports I would watch if you took the black component out of it. Like I don't watch a lot of hockey.
Oh,
You
I
know,
mean, I know a lot of people are for affirmative action, but the day they apply that to the NBA and they say we need three starting white guys on every team, I'm checking the fuck out. This
uh,
is why affirmative action and quotas are horrible.
but that's my whole thing. Is just like, like okay, they 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 can't have beards, but nobody with under a 26 vertical jump can be in the army either. So all the white guys are out. So it's like fuck you, man. Like and oh that you ever that tattoo on his chest? It's like, come on, Aryan dude. Like you're such a fucking. But at least, man, they're fucking. You can say what you want, man, but the Department of War has fucking declared war on that fucking city block in Portland.
Oh yeah, baby.
They're
It's one
locking
square
that
block.
motherfucker down. I've heard the reports that at nighttime Antifa is like fucking vampires. They come out and attack with shields and sticks. There's no media coverage of it because I guess they're stealth.
Were you surprised at all by the very new age concept of attacking in darkness, and that
No, weird.
people are ill prepared
Yeah.
for that?
Well, and then I saw a thing where it was in Chicago, and there was like people standing in front of the ICE vehicles, and the guys were just driving like 3 miles an hour, and they weren't like, they were saying how they were like impeding. I'm like, no, you're not impeding because you're going to need a lot more than fucking 25 people to stop a fucking Explorer. I mean, like you're not going to stop a vehicle from fucking moving with 400 horsepower.
Mm.
So it's like, come on, guys. Like, uh,
Yeah, I try to watch as little as possible.
how about the
these days,
Pope?
but it shows up
The
on
Pope, the Pope throwing a little fucking,
This is a very different Pope.
little fucking brushback almost.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't throw behind him, but threw fucking up by the chin a little bit. Said not too pleased on the way you're treating the deportees as human beings. So
Mm-hmm.
that was interesting.
It'll fall on deaf ears, though.
Definitely, well, I don't know
We're
if it falls on deaf ears.
in a vacuum.
I mean, I mean, there's such a difference between, like I've always said, between Christianity and white Christian nationalism. So one of them's a fucking terror group, and the other one's got some maniac driving a truck in their fucking. I guess that was the Mormons that up at Grand Blanc, that fucking maniac.
Right.
But did you notice that nobody fucking jumped on the fact that he put a Trump street sign in front of his house?
I think somebody kind of jumped on it, and they were taken off ABC.
Yeah, and he was
That's
in Trump gear in his photograph. But the thing is, it's just like, okay, so the guy likes Donald Trump. Now you have to fucking look at the facts. The facts are the guy's been arrested several times since he got back from the war. He's fucking crazy and batshit. And if he had on a Daredevil fucking t-shirt, would that mean fucking we all got to fucking jump on Daredevil's ass? It's like these motherfuckers are crazy, man. Crazy's crazy.
The noise of politics in these shootings, these last couple, is the fire on the other side of the room to distract anyone from having a fucking gun conversation anymore. Now it's entirely he's on your side. No, he was on your side. No,
Well,
he was on your side.
you know what they do? They did in Florida, right?
Tell me.
It's open carry now.
But yeah, that wasn't that last year? Or
No, I can strap my fucking Desert Eagle on my fucking leg and walk around town. I can carry an M16
Mhm.
across my shoulder around town.
Yeah, it's third world nation stuff. That's who does that shit. Third world nations. I forget where I read it. I read it somewhere. The more guns you see on a street, the further you are from civilization.
Absolutely.
And it's a fact.